Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. It's been a while, but anyways, welcome back. So today we'll be talking about the Chevening scholarship by the UK government. Another word, that's British Chevening scholarship. Now, there are so many things about this scholarship that I would love you to know. It is a fully funded scholarship for master's degree in the UK. So this scholarship will cover your tuition fee, they will give you stipends, and I think they also cover your flight ticket. So it is a scholarship that you are not supposed to miss. Now, before you apply for this scholarship, there are a lot of things you have to do. You need to be eligible. Now, there are a number of countries that are eligible for this scholarship, so you have to make sure that your country is among the eligible countries before you apply. Secondly, you must be applying for a master's degree scholarship that is a taught program. You know, there are taught master's degree programs and there are research programs. So research programs are not eligible for this scholarship. You can only apply for the taught master's degree program if you want to go for this scholarship. Now, another thing is you need to have at least 2 years experience, working experience. Without 2 years working experience, you cannot apply for this scholarship. Another thing you need to know is that you need to apply to UK universities, get an unconditional admission offer. Once you get your unconditional admission offer, you can now go ahead to apply for this scholarship. Now, when applying for the UK master's degree taught program, you can apply to 3 different master's degree programs to the same university, or you can apply to 1 master's degree program to different universities. It depends on you. You can apply to 1 to 3 universities, or you can apply to 3 courses to 1 university. Depends on what you want. So another thing to know is that this scholarship does not discriminate anybody. It does not discriminate your age, it does not discriminate your religion, your race, it does not discriminate your sex. So it is a scholarship for almost everybody as long as you meet the eligibility criteria. Another thing that you have to know is that after studying in the UK under this scholarship, you would have to go back to your home country to spend at least 2 years. You need to spend at least 2 years in your home country so that your country can benefit from whatever it is that you have learned in the UK. Yeah. So what are the requirements or the materials that you need to apply for this scholarship? You need your international passport, you need your school degree, you need your school transcript, you need motivational letter, and you need your reference letter, and of course you need your unconditional admission from any UK university. Not just any UK university, any university that is eligible for the scholarship as well. Yeah. And there are courses that you have to apply for this scholarship. I will make a video. No, in this video you will see the courses that you have to apply. I will talk about that later on in this video. Yeah, I know that when a UK university gives you admission, they want you to pay at least £3,000 or £4,000, and you have to pay this money before your admission offer changes from conditional offer to unconditional offer. Now, it is your job to email your school and tell them that you are awaiting the Chevening scholarship. So let them extend your time, or the time you have to pay this money, or let them know that okay, you are awaiting this scholarship. So in case Chevening gives you this scholarship, you know that you don't have to pay this £3,000 or £4,000. So this is what you have to actually tell your school. If not, there is no way they will know you are also applying for the British Chevening scholarship. There is something else you have to know. The course that you are applying cannot be an online course, it cannot be a PhD course, and it cannot be a course that is more than 1 year. So any course that is 2 years is not eligible, and it has to be a taught master's degree program. There is something you need to know again about this scholarship. I think you should make your application as competitive as possible. That's why you need to show any leadership skills that you have, or any leadership work that you have. Let's say, for example, you organized an outreach, you can talk about it. Let's say you graduated first class or 2-1, you can talk about it. So you actually need to stand out. Or it could be any leadership thing you've done at your workplace. It could be anything you've done when you were a student. So try to stand out as much as you can, so that your probability of gaining this scholarship will be so high. Least I forget. The application for this scholarship begins tomorrow, being 4th of August 2026. And deadline to submit your application is 6th October 2026. So I believe you have ample time to gather all your documents, send in your application, and submit. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask. So guys, this is the platform of the British Chevening scholarship. So like I mentioned earlier, let's go to the application guidance. You can just type in your country here, for example, Nigeria. So let's go to the eligibility criteria. Like I mentioned, you have to be among the eligible countries. So these are all the countries that are eligible: Albania, Algeria, Andorra. Just go through this list, you see all the countries that are eligible. Or you can just click here and type your country to see if your country will come out. After that, you have to be a resident in your country, meaning you are currently living in your country. You must be willing to return back to your country after the scholarship is over, or after your studies is over. You must have at least 2 years work experience, which is equivalent to 2,800 work hours. You need to have an undergraduate degree to apply. You need to have an admission from a UK school, like I have already explained. Now, if you hold a British passport, you cannot apply. If you are a refugee, you can't apply. If you are a refugee in a country that is not eligible, you cannot apply. If you have previously studied in the UK on a UK government scholarship, you also cannot apply. Yeah, so that's it. And then the UK university courses that are eligible. So you have to look for the courses that are eligible. Remember, you can't use any research course. It has to be a master's taught program. So let's say I click on the Chevening course finder. So here you can maybe search by university or search by location. Okay, let's say I want maybe public health. Then I search. See, to bring out all the schools that are eligible for this scholarship. So I'll choose any of the schools and apply to them for admission. I also check maybe something like clinical research. Okay, you see there are some universities that are partnering with Chevening for clinical research master's taught program. See, there are a lot of them. So let's say something like maybe computer science computer science. See, there are also universities partnering with Chevening for the computer science program. So that's how you know if your course is there. You need to just use the find your course and check, and once you find your course, you also check for the university that are offering it. So you apply to these universities because they are the ones that are partnering with Chevening. Don't go and apply to anyhow university and expect to get this scholarship. It doesn't work that way. So I think that's just the little thing I wanted to show you on the Chevening platform. And once you are done, once you've gotten the admission, you now click on apply. So to apply, you have to choose your country, let's say Nigeria, and then choose scholarship, then you click on search. Then once you search, you click on application timeline. Okay, for those in Nigeria, the application will open tomorrow. Sorry, I'm doing this video one day ahead. That's why it's showing closed, but the application will start tomorrow. So once you come here tomorrow, you see that this place will be open. That's why it's not open on my own, because I'm doing the video one day ahead. But once it opens, you see that when you come here, it will open. Yeah. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. And if you need to book our services, maybe you need help with UK university application, or you need help with the scholarship application, you can chat us up at www.eduscholarattainable.com, or you can email us at eduscholarattainable@gmail.com, or you can just ask the question in the comment section and we would help you out in one way or the other. Thank you.